Jordan here. Alright, so I just came back from the barber. We're about to do a photo shoot too, right? So I'm just grabbing my stuff and just moving right now. Yeah, so let's run that intro. Let's get right into it.
Music pumping to the speaker every night and day. Let's go. Cause every time the music play, I wanna dance. Let's go.
Alright, out of the house. Ready to go. Shit. Dad. Yes, ready. Alright, so through the light now really work, could we? We do some bumps now. We go feel, go down that side.
Ocean.
Yeah, ocean outside. You can part this one. Alright, so we just use basically what we have. We're not trying to do it all that extraordinary or whatever, cause place kinda, you know?
Keep it clean, but class tourism out with it. No, look on it, brother.
See free dog, but yeah, just part this one.
Just because tourism out, brother. On them, keep it.
So you go. Alright, ready. Reach. Alright, so reach the other side. And let's try to use what we have so far. A little bit of light we left. Can't see not really much light, but let's use what we have so far and just see if we can shot as much pictures. So that was some picture things Instagram. So let's do that, and then furthermore, I think we'll link up and do some more videos, isn't it?
Them ready for the energy, we bringing every style of them a follow us and we are the maker. Spending like I run, I think I Bolton. We come remember every day a summer when they are Jamaica. Hold on, baby, this place kinda crazy. Oh, everybody a dance, catch the energy.
Alright, just reached back in. Was a good shoot, didn't go as planned, but it was a good shoot. Alright, so just now a minute, we're gonna settle in and then we're gonna talk about the stuff them will take place and what happened, what didn't happen, and but we just straight up never really pre at the time. But it was a good shoot so far, so good. Yeah. Alright, so we're gonna take the time out to go back over some of the stuff that we'll do today, what we did do and we never do. Alright, first we reached late. We both had other stuff to do, so him go on with film thing and reach late, and then me go on with my thing and reach late. So when we put the ideas together and put everything on point, never go so. Eventually we get it right, golden hour pass, so reach blue hour for those who know about that. So we still had to work with the light we have and still work on the pictures and do more adjustments in camera and all of that. So, you know, eventually it come up to how I want to do anything and then. Second thing, we leave some of the light batteries in. So the light them will feel like light up the area we use. Me accidentally leave some of the batteries in. Sick of the rush of grabbing everything and say, alright, me have everything, pack the bag and all that. There's some of the light them. So we just use light them around us, and it's just basically we couldn't just give up and say, alright, no, we're not about to do the shoot because well we don't have this and we don't have that. But we end up still get a couple good pictures, and reason being for that we just use the surroundings. Remember a couple of shots of me take when I was just start like have the camera and thing and we were in the same spot, so we said alright, try this, try that, whatever. And then work out so good. So that worked out good in terms of us using the surroundings to how we want it, even though we never have it how we want it. I'm gonna jump into some editing and we'll finish up tomorrow because today was like crazy, so check in tomorrow, see? Alright, next day, done editing and stuff. They kind of run off, had a lot of things to do during today, but nonetheless, we get into it. So this photo right here, you can see blue hour going back there. We take this at Margaritaville. And the angles, it's all about angles right here. So we use the angles, we have blue sky in the background, you know, by the editing using Lightroom and all that, you cap that light and you get that type of function in the background, plus the foreground look awesome just to see them and stuff. Color texture just right and the vibe really good. Alright, we'll move on to the next one. Now this one, they are go for a more of like a rough, grungy look in terms of like, you know, in terms of the pose, in terms of the whole aesthetics of how the picture itself look, in terms of the colors when they use and all that. So if you see this one come out good also. Next one, would I go for a certain type of energy with the whole hat thing, and he had a couple outfits where he wanted to change. So we'll just try different ways and means to bring the outfit them into the play and incorporate the place in general and all that. The lighting was different, so change the tone of the lighting and bring up back some of the colors and stuff like that. So you can see like on him wrist, you can see the colors on him wrist where I contrast with everything else, are pretty much the same color. This one in front of Margaritaville where the pier meets, they have like a light box. So this is the photo I came up with. I did this earlier on, like when I just start like think about some other photography, like maybe 5-6 years ago. I took a picture like this. I've just got my camera and I said to myself, alright, let's try this again. Maybe it can work for him just the same. And lo and behold, it worked, and the picture come out good. The picture it have character. So that I really love about the photo. Have character, it have a vibe to it. So we just say, alright, this photo makes sense, and it's one of my favorite photos I take so far. This one, the last one now, it just was casual pretty much. We just that just us out the next lens that we have. We have a Sigma, I think a 35 to 16 or something like that, and it's a very powerful lens. Further on, maybe later in our next video, we might talk about that and things like that. But so far so good. I love the tones them in this last picture. It's one of my presets used. I don't know if I have a preset named Cool. I think that's the one I use, and it bring out all of the colors there. It does bring out and have a nice little of a greenish bluish tint that does make the photo itself come off in a certain light, and it was good. Alright, so otherwise from that was pretty much it. I took more photos. I most likely will post them back on my Instagram. So check out my Instagram, prolific_view, and you can see all the photos. Plus I'm gonna post some other photos so you can see some stuff that I've been doing, like with weddings and all them stuff that you guys can take part in that and see everything that's taking place. But otherwise from that's the end of this video. Remember to like, subscribe and share. This is the boy Prolific signing out. Next video. See you guys in a bit.